Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining me. I'd like to welcome you to Digital Detox Canada's first e-webinar designed to bring you into the fold of the new need to detox from the digital. We've just been inundated with so much digital throughout this time. It's a very important time. We're really super grateful to have this capability, and we have a lot of dreams and aspirations that we'd like to accomplish. I don't know if you are like me. I was an early adopter. So just to introduce you to myself, my name is Angela Heeds. I am the founder of Digital Detox Canada, but I'm also a teacher. I teach English as a second language. I'm a poet, spoken word artist, and I'm a graduate from the University of Waterloo. As you probably are aware, the University of Waterloo has one of the original computer science departments. We were at the forefront of developing computer technologies, hardware, software, you name it. We were all very exposed, and I was attending that university prior to the internet age. So I have a lot of interesting stories about that, about doing my co-op terms with the federal government as an intranet was introduced. That was pretty exciting times. And I hope that you will join me in a membership to this new portal that we're creating. It's actually an online portal to help you get offline. I like to explain my idea to you. I'm not starting this because I don't like computers. I'm starting it because I actually love the capabilities that I have had throughout my adult life to be able to, mostly as an artist, but also as a communicator and a person who cares about the world and is trying to do what I can to, create a better world to leave for future generations, and just to obviously live the life of my dreams and help everybody else also thrive in a healthy and, just holistic way. So that's me in a nutshell. Why I started this was because I realized that a lot of times we are going to the internet, we're going to social media, and we're looking for connection. We're looking for that opportunity to make a connection or a plan with somebody. We want, maybe to get our ideas out there, create an income, a lifestyle that's not connected to necessarily one employer or one location. And as those options are just abundant in opportunity, especially now, it seems like a great time to be alive, honestly. At the same time, as much as anything, brings you benefits, it also brings you new concerns and new issues and situations to mitigate. And also, of course, issues of equity, issues of environmental sustainability, huge issues of economies, restructuring of power. All this stuff is happening. So it's an exciting time to be alive, but it also could be really overwhelming and very simply, there's definitely the need to cut down on screen time. Just boom, I'm going to say it. we all know that we're probably spending way too much time looking at a screen, and then there's various reasons for that, and I'd like to explore those things with you. Um, Having said that, you could simply cut to the chase and just say, okay, listen, I'm gonna just disengage. I'm not gonna do all this online stuff. I'm not gonna have a smartphone. All sorts of things, changes you could make in your life right now. But at the same time, I really believe that, it's like when you go on a diet and you say, okay, I'm going to stop, eating fried foods, but you didn't really think about, what else you were going to eat or something. So as we, go through life, we realize, oh, okay, actually I have to replace the thing that I'm addicted to with something that is an alternative, before I kind of just go cold turkey and just decide to not eat those, burgers that I love or whatever. Um, so with that in mind, I've tried to create a course, and it's still in a beta form. It's still in development, but I'd love for you to be involved with the journey of creating this course, that we can offer to for ourselves and for our friends and families, and the community at large, of how to live life without a dependency, without an ongoing and continuous picking up of the digital before we've even necessarily explored what else might be available to us in the moment, as a form of expression or connection. So that's my pitch to you. The membership is going to be $25 a month, but here's the great part where you get paid to get offline. Is I want to involve you in bringing more people into the fold of committing to work on this issue together, and I'm going to help you in every way possible with the verified information, so you don't have to worry, is this true, is this not true? I'm going to bring you facts about what is happening today in the technology world, all the things that are going on. You have questions about, why 5G, and, don't worry, I'm going to make sure that you actually are going to get the real deal. And yeah, it's not conspiracy theory. 5G is real and is connected with um, Elon Musk's Starlink. So those satellites going out into the uh, atmosphere, the stratosphere, the whatever sphere up there. Yeah, I will get technical. I will, talk to you for real about what's going on. I don't have it in front of me, but it is a real concern to astronomers at the very least. So these are things we have to be aware of. What are the real issues here that we're talking about, and make sure that we, can verify what is going on in our world, and that we don't have to spend all our time online, going down rabbit holes trying to figure out, well, whose information is real, and this and that. I'm just rambling now, but I am really glad that you joined me today, and I'm going to shut this one down. So it occurred to me that there is a need for support around making different agreements with our technology, and the people that we are connected to with this technology, be it our banks, our governments, our schools, our friends, our family. We've all grown accustomed to the capabilities of technology, without necessarily taking the time to stop and smell the roses. Actually, it's a huge trend among people around me to discuss, and also in the media to talk about issues related to um, our use of technology. We're seeing an incredible growth in so many aspects from, we found water on Mars to we can 3D print a new heart. Actually, I'm not sure about that one, but we are 3D printing medical things and pretty much everything. We can make bricks out of recycled plastic. We don't need to use concrete anymore necessarily. So lots of great inventions, lots of things that are coming out now that we can use, but at the same time we have other aspects like worldwide shortage of computer chips and things like that just are starting to bring home the fact that there are limited amounts of things on the planet Earth, and while I'm sure it's a very interesting thing to think about going to another planet to get those things, but we need to also remember the ethical responsibilities that we have that we're already not living up to, even on planet Earth. So basically, I'm just asking you to join my membership program for 3 months. I'd really love it if you could make a commitment for 3 months. So that's going to be a total cost of $75 for you. It's $25 a month. After the first month, you can actually make all your money back if you stick with this, and you can sign up other people also at $25 a month, and you'll get back half of whatever they spend in the membership program. So I invite you to be part of this for 3 months, and after that we'll reassess. I'm going to be creating a course. I basically already created it, but I'm now putting it into a format that is more easily accessible for, particularly for young people today, high school students, those folks who have to grapple with these issues and would really like to have a support backdrop for understanding how some of these issues might be affecting ourselves now and in the future, and what we can do to mitigate any negative effects, just to do our part. So on the very simple basic level, you can say, well, listen, I already know that too much screen time is not good for me for whatever reason. It's my eyes or my ears or my head, or just the fact that I like to do other things with my time. So, I just make this commitment to spend less time online. And you maybe think, well, I don't really need to sign up for a membership site for that. But in doing so, you're making a commitment to say, I actually do really believe in this, and I'm looking for a way to promote this. And how you can promote this is actually by supporting Digital Detox Canada, and which right now obviously is me. I've started this in an effort to provide some leadership for this cause that I think is really worthy. You can get this membership, pass on the membership option to other people. If they sign up, you'll know that they signed up because you're going to get an email and you're going to get some money in your PayPal or whatever payment system we set up. to reward you for sharing the information that there are a lot of good reasons to limit your time in front of screens. There are a lot of ways that you can make the best use of the technology that is available. You know, um, it's kind of like how they say, oh, we only use a certain percentage of our brains. Most of us only use a certain percentage of our body's capability. Um, Only a certain percentage of people on the planet get to, actually use the capabilities that we have to, fly or to travel to a different country. Usually those two things go together. But, there's different barriers involved for different people. And I think that one of the things that most of us can agree on, and, frankly, I'm pretty much interested in those people, is that, everyone on the planet has the same rights to freedom to move, freedom to use technology, accessibility, and freedom to create and to connect through the technologies that we find ourselves um, having available today. That we should all have access, just like we should all be able to travel and explore different places to live, work, um, visit, learn about. So it's all, I think, there, and really that if we make that commitment, we can all work together towards that goal, because we can all say, hey, we believe in this. But part of that is about saying, you know what, I have more than my share of this piece of pie right now. Or at least I have my share of the pie. And maybe I need to just, eat it a little bit more consciously. So, in this way, as we bring consciousness to how we use water, or, how many times we drive our car, or, how many hours we spend online, or how many devices we have connected, or how many times we replace our devices. All of those things have impacts. And while we don't want to get bogged down by the immensity and the enormity of the implications of all of these things, we can bring consciousness to it, and we can make choices, which is what a capitalist democracy is all about. Making choices with your dollars, making choices with your energy, your attention, and what messages you choose to pass on to others. So I'm setting something up that is allowing you to pass on the message that, hey, it's time, a couple decades into this, that we really need, as a society, as a group of people, to take a step back, maybe to take a moment to reflect, and to really take control of our own attentions. Attentions. It's my English. I'm an English teacher, and I still mess up my English all the time. Our attentions. Well, they are individual things, I guess. We each have our attentions, and we are in an attention economy. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, but I'd love to talk to you more about this. And I'd love to get feedback from you. So I'm going to be holding more live webinars like this together with people who are interested to talk about this. I was pricing my course at $50 and for 3 1-hour sessions. Coaching or in person, I do have that offer up. I do have an offer for $1,500 course to do all this. You get a free workbook, you get a t-shirt, you get a lot of personal energy and attention through me. But I think that the easiest way to get involved with what I'm offering here is to just sign up for this very simple $25 a month membership. You can cancel at any time. I'm asking you to try to make the commitment for 3 months because I want to have the time to develop healthy habits with you, to walk you through how you could be um, uh, feeling completely okay about um, shifting your energy and attention and focus, and just basically getting what you want out of the time that you're spending online. So, if you feel like that is something that you want to join me for, I'm very happy to have you. If you have any problems making the payment through the payment methods that I've offered, please do get in touch. If you have any questions about the membership, please do get in touch. This is going to be basically you sign up and you're going to start to get some options from me to become more engaged with this topic. And you're also going to get your own personal link to share with others. You can actually literally start collecting up your, commissions from right away, your referral payments. I'm basically going to make you my affiliate so you can share the good news that we can actually monetize our own commitment to making more conscious our use of technology, the time that we're spending, and how we're spending it. And through doing so, we're going to make this whole journey a lot easier, a lot more fun, a lot more sustainable in the long term, because we really need to reinforce our new good habits. And we're going to learn lots of new things together, analog and traditional skills, and just things that we can do offline. We're going to have opportunities to connect. You're going to get special offers for retreats, for self-care things that you can do, dance, spa, lots of stuff that will be available in a totally safe way, which, can be remote, it can be online, it can be through the mail. And if you are also a creator of content in any format, or products in any format, or you have a skill to share, or a gift to offer, or a message that you would like to get out there, this is also a platform for you to make use of an audience attention for something different, something that is missing possibly, or something that is out there that maybe we all just need to coalesce, bring it into this umbrella, which I'm hoping will be Digital Detox Canada's platform for you to use for your own purpose of, as I said, all of the things that I mentioned, but basically just really getting clear about how our technologies help us to live a better life and become a more equitable society. And also, we need to mitigate negative effects, become aware and more aware, and collect our own stories and qualitative data, if you will, about our experiences and how everything from robotics to AI to remote workforce learning online is affecting us, and how we can just draw from the lessons of the ages, the things that have been going on for hundreds and thousands of years, that we can definitely gain more of a grounding, and bring it all back to why we're really here. So with that, I'm going to shut this down for now, I'm going to just enjoy this beautiful day and reward myself for getting offline, because every moment that we have is so special, and we just need to remember that and not get too pressured or overwhelmed about spending a lot of time online and building businesses and building offers and all this stuff that we do to try to be successful. But I do want this to be successful, and that's why I have offered you a financial incentive to bring this into your life, to spend the time learning about this. So literally all you have to do is sign up. You're going to get information. You're not going to have to spend a lot of time online if you don't want to, okay? You're going to get all the information that you need literally on the channel of your choice. And I'm just going to make sure that you're fully supported to take this journey with me of a digital detox. And we're going to talk about what that looks like when you get into the membership site. Okay, so thanks very much. Take care. We'll see you soon. I'm Angela Heaths. I created this system so you could get paid to get offline. Okay, you can reward yourself for spending time that's not online. Okay, so you're gonna learn how to fulfill your dreams without spending your life online. And we're going to get into the why, the when, the how to digital detox. Okay, so we're talking hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, yearly digital detox. We're going to get into how to do what you love in the age of the internet without being online, maybe at all, or maybe just not online too much. And the idea is we have the technology. We have the technology, yes, to do it, and not the other way around. We own it. It doesn't own us. And so this training is for Canadians. It's okay if you're not Canadian. But yeah, I'm in Canada, so I'm going to focus on that specifically, but it'll be pretty applicable for just about anybody who wants to get offline, but still make income from the internet. And so you can actually enjoy the life with those you love. So maybe you have a great idea, or perhaps many of them, and maybe you spend a lot of time online trying to see how you can make it work. Or maybe the online world is just a distraction for you, or a place you go to hoping for a connection, hoping to make something happen. Maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't. So it's time to sort of look at that. And for whatever reason you want to spend less time online but still get stuff done. And nice to meet you. I'm Angela. I'm a teacher, facilitator. I'll get into telling you more about myself. But this is a picture of me in Iceland. I love to travel, and I haven't done it nearly enough for my life. And I found myself wondering what life would have been like if I'd never had a smartphone, or what if I'd never gone online at all? Maybe I'd be at the beach instead of just, looking at it on a phone all the time. And so I've created this offline club to try to incentivize myself and others to go offline more. And it's going to be about, traditional skills, traditional pursuits, things in the physical, dance, music. And I'm so needing to connect and needing to make money that I'm online all the time, always connected. And I think I need to make my time productive always. So that's weird, I think. It's something I want to deal with. And at first I thought I was saving time, having more freedom, wanting to work from anywhere, be my own boss, spend more time with my child, do things like not wear a bra, hang out with my dog. And it all seemed possible if I could just master the online world. And I spent hours and tons of money trying to do it. And I did it. I got out and saw the world, but I found I was always connected to a device, and even more so when I was traveling. This is me in Portugal. And I'm having to make arrangements constantly. And so I started to see a digital detox as essential on so many levels, and I started to realize that we needed to be supported to do that. We needed some infrastructure and some people working on this. And I'm just thinking about it. Okay, so, yeah, mistake number one, you can do it all alone. It's really hard. Even if you have the agency in your life to get offline, you have just like enough money to make sure, you set up all your bills to be paid on time, just automatically from the bank. You don't have to check your bank balance because you just know there's enough money in there, stuff like that. You don't need to respond to emails because you don't work on something that, necessitates an email. That's what I mean by agency. And you can still work and get things done. I mean, maybe you're a craftsperson and, someone else takes care of the sales, but you still have to navigate personal relationship expectations. Like someone wants to call you on a cell phone. Someone wants you to be available. And so also a lot of us work in tech now, or it's integrated into our workplace in some form or another. And of course, we have COVID right now, which accelerated and increased all of that, especially in certain sectors like education, which I'm in. And so even if we work on our own digital habits, we're affected by what others are doing or expect of us. We're affected by, everybody else's digital habits and activities. So I created this offline club as a resource and agency to respond to and support the concerns and solution-based ideas we come up with when we take time to evaluate what is possible. Basically, rewards, support, prizes, contests. So I'm basically here to support your successful detox from the digital, your personal goals on or offline. So we'll be working on goal setting. I'm not sure if it's the only system, but it's definitely going to be part of a system. Maybe it could be the only system. Yeah. It depends on how deeply you want to get into this. If you really want to commit, you could be leading your own program like this. I'm just going to say there's a need for people to be doing this in person. Right now it's online, but eventually it'll be in person. And so we're going to be facilitating the process of assessing your what is impacting you in terms of your online experience and your technological world experience. What is going on there for you? And are you doing other things? So celebrating all those other things that you're doing that's not online, not on a device or screen. And then learning about why from a world perspective, also from a personal perspective, health, wellness, everything involved as to why this is important and what will keep you having the will to continue with the good habits that we're hopefully going to develop with our how. If you're going to do yoga, maybe that helps, or some form of exercise, getting out in nature. We're going to talk about lots of ways. Of course, it's obvious, but it's also things that need to be supported, things that need to be repeated and reinforced. And then, of course, part 4, anybody's process is going to be to act on these things, that those goals that you said you wanted to meet, to continue to do all those things that you wanted to do, and do the bigger things. So maybe it means going on an actual week-long or month-long detox, where you get away from all your devices and you get supported by this network, and then you repeat and go through it again and keep learning. Okay, and I think there's one more. Oh yeah, so we're going to be building a course, or I'm building a course basically, but you can help me, you can be involved, you can be part co-creator if you want of the Get Offline method. But it's basically you get to sign people up for this as well, and you get paid when they sign up, when they continue to be enrolled. We're going to have to wait for the first month to go by before I will give you your payments, just to make sure that they're going to stay involved. Oh, this should be my logo, but it could be yours, because you could take this as far as you want and take my program, or take this template of my program, to create something like this for yourself, or to just use this model to share this, and make your payments. It's $12.50 a month for each person that you sign up. Once they stay enrolled past 1 month, you're going to be making $12.50 a month in passive income for each person. So, if you sign up 100 people, that's $1,250 Canadian dollars. Eventually, maybe we'll go to our own cyber crypto coin. But for now, it'll be Canadian dollars. So you'll reflect on your own cyberspace experience. You're going to learn and share about the possibilities and concerns. So positive, negatives. And here I just put this picture to represent, you can give someone a little business card. It's just going to have your email and the link for the program. They're going to sign up and pay $25 a month to be part of this, and to free themselves also from the shackles of screen time. And in that process, they can also get paid too, because there are tons and tons of people that could get involved with this. And just think of all the people that are on Facebook. So possibilities are endless. But what it means is that you will be funneling a bit of money into this Digital Detox Canada program, so that we can grow this, we can build it, and we can also create a place where and some agency to advocate for our concerns that may come up, and to access the supports that we would like to have. So I'm just going to offer this right now, only for people who are seeing this now. I'm going to have to change this, because complimentary one-on-one is going to get really time consuming for me if too many people sign up. But for now, I'm going to stick with that, and I'm going to be happy to meet with you, get to know you on a video chat or a phone chat, whatever we can organize. So I'm going to be putting the link for you to sign up. Get started now for $25. Thanks so much.